And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
Oh.
I'll give you a little taste of the Cypress Hill and brand new heavies.
Sonic Youth.
Fuck. Almost.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite songs from one of my favorite soundtracks for one of my favorite movies, Judgment Night. That's right.
Judgment Night with my dear friend who lives in my town, Dennis Leary.
You son of a bitch.
Dennis Leary, my close friend. We had lunch 2 weeks ago.
Did you?
It's a
Yeah, we
humble
did.
brag.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
You haven't mentioned it till this moment right now.
Well, I don't talk about, you know what I mean? Those are, I don't like,
Lunches with Leary?
but lunches with Leary. It used to be lunches with Lenny Marcus, and now it's lunches with Leary.
What a downgrade.
Yeah. We went to the Blue Dolphin. Very nice place.
It's the Bonfire, Faction Talk, Sirius XM 103. I'm Big J. Okerson. That is the great Robert Kelly. We are joined in studio with a guest right out of the gates. He's going to be at Sony Hall in New York City October 19th. After that, Irvine, California, Addison, Texas. It is a legend to me. Mr. Jeremy Piven in the house.
What a perfect pause.
It's an honor to be here, by the way. I love you guys.
Oh,
Perfect.
dude.
From afar, but now we're very close.
Very, very, very exciting to have you here. We, we said when we were in the hallway, Jacob said Jeremy came to the studio earlier and saw the flyers.
Yeah.
The Jeremy Piven flyers, and he thought you were upset with
you
them.
were upset.
And
I don't know if I read it wrong or not.
No, your energy makes me upset. It had nothing to do with the Flyers.
Do you know why?
No.
I'm such a fan. I was like, did he get upset?
No, I was just confused. I looked down and I was in blackface on a flyer, and you know what I mean. So it was kind of like the idea of having to explain yourself for a flyer you didn't make.
Sure.
So I apologize for being honest with whatever was going on with my face.
No, that's
his face.
My face
every
is-
day puts us in that movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just, he's
Every
always
day.
that face.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot about these.
Yeah.
These were great. So what happened to explain the story
Yeah.
is that a year ago,
I forgot about
I forgot the blackface ones.
Black History Month. Pivens.
A year ago or so, you had done, I guess, an interview in here in this very studio with somebody, and had a stack of flyers for your show you were doing that year, West Nyack, I believe.
Yeah.
And
I hate to brag, but I do the gigs, guys.
I'll be there in
do
December.
West Nyack.
I'm there in December. Okay.
They won't use me.
Bobby can't even get in there. So they were sitting in here, and I said that I said on the show, we made a bit that I'm going to make value to these, that when people just do well on the show, I'm going to whip you a Piven. You're getting a Piven sent your way. And people would start to cherish these. Just a piece of paper with Jeremy Piven's face on it and dates.
It's a Piven.
It's a Piven. I believe I've been on the road where somebody got not the blackface one.
Yeah.
But are they all the blackface ones, guys? There we go. Yeah, thank you.
But not only is it blackface, but I got the kid and play kind of situation going on with the hair. So it's a full disrespect to the black community.
It's beyond blackface, and it goes more into just overall. We just blacked you. We just completely blacked you.
It's a full disrespect to them, but it's a respect to you.
It's a respect to my hairline. That's an upgrade. Are you kidding me?
A full respect. But these things got so popular that people were yelling at shows. They want a Piven. Somebody got a tattoo of the flyer with those dates from West Nyack on them. I swear to God.
Here's the thing, because Jay, the genius that Jay is, he made them like Bitcoin.
Yeah.
There's only a certain amount of Pivens.
They were numbered. Oh, yes.
Yeah, you can't just get a Piven.
The Pivens were also numbered.
We did a live show where where the audience would get a Piven. And we have to give them back. That's the rule. At the end of every show,
you have to account for all the Pivens.
You have to account for the Pivens.
So here, you know what's so interesting is the reality of those flyers is I hand them out on the streets.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
You're never too old to walk around and hand out flyers, because what happens is, as you guys know, if you approach someone with a flyer, they're horrified. They want to punch you in the face.
Yeah.
And then they look up and they see it's me and they go, why are you doing this? And then it's confusion, and then it leads to a conversation. Why are you in town? I didn't know you did stand up. And then suddenly everybody wins.
It's grassroots.
Yeah, it's grassroots.
It's really getting in there.
Yeah, it's either really tragic or admirable. I don't know which it is.
It can be both.
It can
be both
at the same time.
It can be admiral during the day and then late at night back in your hotel room tragic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At West Nyack, it would be dope if you were walking around the West Nyack Mall and Jeremy Piven offered you a flyer to his show. You'd be like, we have to go.
I used to get stickers made with all my stuff on it, and I remember I would sit there at the end of the show, and I gave them all out. And as I was walking to my car, I was just walking by all my stickers. Like a trail. So as the people go to the car, they're just throwing my stickers out. It was one of the saddest nights of my life. I just picked up my stickers, almost all of them.
That's 100%.
But that's part of why, and I'm hoping you guys are honest with me. It's so interesting because speaking of Piven's pivot. There we go. That's what Piven's pivot into.
I like that.
Into stand-up.
You just got yourself a Piven, my man.
I love it. Thank you, sir. Well done.
That's the kind of wordplay that gets you a Piven in this room.
I'm going to say this, too. The first Piven is the best Piven.
It is.
That's a good Piven to get.
Okay. I like it.
First
Thank
Piven
you.
of the day.
I'm honored.
You got to give it back, though. You can't take it.
Because the reality is, as you guys know, how hard stand-up is. And I dare you to even name, beside Robin Williams, a prolific. By the way, my microphone has been drooping since the moment. Can we just get some?
Damn it, Jacob.
No, it's all good. I just want the black guy to help me, please.
Black Lou, nod twice if you're okay with the Black Piven posters.
Hey, listen,
Nice.
Jay, I'm not in charge of
make them.
I'm not in charge of the Pivens, but I think that deserves a black Piven.
A black Piven.
Yeah.
You're right. You know what? I was slipping. Damn. Yes, the Black Pivens, by the way.
How you slipping,
Black
Jay
History
Piven?
Month, Black History Month came up, and then we did a game where the Pivens were the prize, and Black Lou made the Black Piven, so it's okay.
That's crazy. I can't tell if I'm just being absolutely made fun of or celebrated, but that's the way life is.
Oh, it's definitely not made fun of at all. That's a
Okay.
guarantee. It was pure chance that this was in here. We just decided to do the thing the one day. It could have been it could have been a flyer of anything.
Yeah, we're trying
It was
to fill time.
We had a stack
I
of
love
them. So I was like, hey, everyone, you could get a Piven if you do well.
Because-
no making fun of it all.
Here's the problem with the Pivens. They became so valuable in here. I mean, everybody wanted a Piven. Christine she actually got negative Pivens.
She was in Piven deficit, which is pretty funny. She would have had to win 10 Pivens to just be neutral.
What the hell?
For some reason, the negatives would stay with you after the show. It didn't care
Yes.
at the end of the show. So I would
true.
come in like -2 Pivens. It was really a
This
sorry
is the
place to
sound
be.
of people at home going, what the fuck are these people talking
No, they know exactly
No,
what we're
buddy,
talking
they-
about.
they-
If we were offering Pivens right now over the phone lines would light up.
You know what? I'm Ukrainian, by the way. The name Piven is, and I'm not making this up. It means singing cock.
Really?
Yes, it means rooster. Okay, and I am, as you look at me, I'm identical to Zelensky. We're both Jewish. We're both actors, stand-up comics, men of incredible courage. He's fighting an evil tyrant. I'm fighting hair loss and wrinkles. Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming. You didn't know that I was going to start doing bits in the middle of nowhere.
Bobby was planning on it.
We were hoping.
Hoping for bits.
We have 1,000 things. Well, I know everybody in this room wants to talk to you about or ask you. Hopefully you haven't been asked 1,000 times. But before we dive all the way in, I do have to say, because people are going to wonder, it's the end of the week for us here. It's our last show. So Corey Feldman let us all down yesterday. We tried to start a movement to make sure that he stayed into Dancing with the Stars. And all we needed from him was a moderately decent performance. And we could have made that happen, but we could get nothing out of him. He has officially been kicked off the show.
All we needed
the
is
first elimination.
a positive attitude.
Yeah, wait, turn it up if you're going to show it.
Wow.
He comes out to Baby Got Back.
Okay, it's a good.
Oh, man. He can't even get up.
Yeah.
Oh, the outfit.
The hip hold was my favorite. That's where he lost me.
Okay.
It's the arm. He's very stiff. Everything's very stiff.
Yeah.
I had so many plans for this season of Dancing with the Stars. Of every week, the new wonderment he was going to bring into my life with the next crazy dance he tried.
Do you know the robots at Boston Dynamic dance better than Corey Feldman? That's nuts.
Oh.
I think the variable should have been someone should have slipped him some ayahuasca You know what I mean? Just so he could have been, just really let loose. How great would that have been?
Either way, it would have been good.
Pause it.
Yeah.
Pause it.
Yeah.
Look how serious he is.
No, that's exactly what I want to point out here.
Yeah.
This is great because I watched the whole episode again. The only 2 episodes it turns out I'm ever going to watch Dancing with the Stars. But everybody
Actually,
else.
I'm hooked.
I know you
I'm
are.
in.
What would you guys honestly say if your agents and your bookers and everyone came to you and said, "Look, we got an offer for Dancing with the Stars.
Let's act it out. You're an actor. Let's do a little scene. Good. You're my agent. Ask me.
Okay, listen, you're probably going to say no, and this is going to be awkward, but we got something
Yes.
here. Fantastic.
Yes.
Let's go. Okay, he's in. Let's do it. Okay, great. You start at 7:30 in the morning.
So you're saying I have an agent, right?
Bobby be dancing on TV in 2 seconds. What am I doing? Oh
That's
my God.
amazing.
I do magic.
There's things I would do. I know I could be talked into many things. Any kind of celebrity. I'd go get my ass kicked on Celebrity Jeopardy or a Wheel of Fortune or a Family Feud. I could be talked into The Masked Singer, which I believe I am at the level of. It is fun. When someone keeps pointing out that the people they guess it's going to be on The Masked Singer and who it ends up being is so fucking funny. Like when they're always like, I know who that is.
Yeah.
It's Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
I know De Niro's voice anywhere.
Yeah,
Like,
it's Drake. Yeah, because they really need to do this.
It's just Dick Van Dyke dying in a costume.
It's not even that. They
It's
always
someone
find
who
out-
has 11 minutes to live.
Yeah.
That's who it is.
It's Guillermo from Kimmel.
Yeah.
Oh, I swore that was Pacino.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, I gotta get my voice recognition better. But I would do Masked Singer, Dancing with the Stars. The risk to reward ratio of not looking like a buffoon to everybody you know is the thing. When he does this, what was amazing is all the other performers on the show, first of all, are killing it for the most part. Andy Richter, who doesn't even dance, he just stands there kind of while a girl dances. We'll show his dance too. He's still in the contest.
Yeah.
He didn't get booted.
Because he's chubby and he's adorable.
And he's trying.
People like him. He's self-deprecating. I'm going to be out.
They
blah,
got
blah,
rid of
blah.
Alec Baldwin's wife, and I have a real feeling that's got to do with him being floating around the back all day. That they're just like, all right.
It's not the 9 kids she has screaming and yelling.
Also, probably the 9 kids screaming and yelling. But she, because she's a good dancer.
Yeah, she was
undeniably. Andy Richter's not dancing, and she's a good dancer, and they booted her off. That's definitely we just need to get you out of here kind of thing. Corey Feldman scored 5s across the board, but when everyone else is done dancing, immediately their faces are like smiling. Even Topanga from Boy Meets World, she flubs her last thing and comes back like she's smiling right away. She's like laughing about it, like, ah, shit, I fucking whatever. And good energy. When he's done, when he holds this move, they're going to do a zoom in close up of his face. He's still, like everybody else has like the, oh my God, we did it energy. He's holding his thing still and going, he's still like keeping his Michael Jackson face of seriousness. Back up 5 seconds and you'll see, I want you to see the approach.
Yeah, smiling is dancing. You have to smile. That's like part of it.
Why is he this intense? He just danced to Baby Got Back. He just danced like that's crazy. Holy shit.
He just realized he sucks.
No, I think that's who he is, and I appreciate that. It's the highest vibration in this life is authenticity. Do you know what I mean? And that's his authentic self. You know what I mean?
Sure.
He's doubling down on absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
And I love it.
That's what I say. Why I'm intrigued by him. Because I do mean, and I'm not talking about acting. I'm talking about all of his music and now dancing. Let's jump over to.
Oh, yeah.
I say it's 1,000% effort, 0% talent is maybe my favorite thing to watch happen.
Yeah.
It's so great.
That's
And
the
it
name of
works
my
for-
next special, by the way.
That's amazing. But it does work for a lot of people.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just maximum effort, just keep showing up. It has sort of worked for him because he gives all the effort so people now come to watch like the shit show when he does music.
Yeah.
No one's ever there like, I hope he plays whatever tonight. I hope he does more of his early stuff. No one knows the early
There's
stuff.
got to be a couple people that are like, I can't wait to see him. He has to have a couple real fans that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, there has to be. Even there's certain comics, like that fan who everybody gives shit to, he has a couple fans that are like,
I think he's got 1 billion fans.
no, he does a show in his basement in Jersey.
Oh. Well, for a while he went over like to
I'm going to do it if you want to do
Asia. You're doing Dad Fans podcast?
it. Yeah, no, it's his show. He does a comedy show.
Oh, it's a stand-up show.
On Zoom, yeah.
Is this true?
Yeah, I'm doing it. We should do it. We should
In a
all
Chinese
stop by.
basement somewhere?
Yeah,
Let's all stop
there was
by.
nothing better than those Zoom comedy shows. You're right, man. Let's circle back to that.
Let's circle
Yes.
back.
Yeah.
We're going to put a pin in it. I'm going to say tentative yes.
Yeah.
A tentative yes. But needless to say, he got last place in the voting. Please show Andy Richter. Show the no effort he gave.
I don't remember a time in my entire life when we weren't talking about Dancing with the Stars.
I know.
You know what I mean? Time's taken on a new meaning. There's a new timeline.
It's always coming up. It always comes up somehow. Dinners, events.
Okay.
Oh, Christina's just reminded me. It probably is going to rain. I brought both umbrellas, but I didn't bring either of them with me.
But can I stop for a second? They're giving certain people a lot more production than they're giving our boy. I mean, Irwin got a fucking Jeep and a jungle safari theme. This guy, this is like a little scene. They're making it more entertaining for certain people.
Well, he picked Baby Got Back, and they're doing It's Raining Men. It's a funner song.
It's a better song.
I think he knows how to schmooze people, and I think you should take note.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You got to do the schmooze.
Yeah.
I'm not good at schmoozing.
I'm the worst schmoozer.
I'm a bad schmoozer.
I'm a late bloomer to it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
At schmoozing?
Yeah.
Bobby, you're good at schmoozing.
I'm good at schmoozing, but not with the. I'm good at schmoozing with regular people. As soon as I get around famous people, I'm done.
Oh, I fucking shut off.
I shut off.
I'm the worst.
Yeah.
Let's watch Raining Men.
Let's do it.
Andy Richter.
He gets 2 dancers.
Well, no, they always have like a group around them.
But they're playing to his thing, his cuteness.
Yes. They're also having her flash and gash a little bit, which ain't hurting. Now, Andy Richter is walking in a circle.
Yeah.
And a lot of it...
He just kissed her, gave a wink.
Gave a little wink. No, it's all personality.
It's all personality.
He's still in.
Yeah.
Corey Feldman sent home.
This is like when I used to fuck a stool on stage. It would murder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the old stool fucking.
Man. What a great bit that was, man.
It was.
No. It's not done enough.
It is. No, it is now.
Well,
I give it away.
Did you do stand-up like early in your career, too?
I started at Second City in the 90s with Chris Farley back in the day.
So, improv.
Improv and sketch comedy. And then, this is a funny story. The first time I ever got up, my agent said, what about the the comedy festival in
Montreal.
Montreal, thank you. The biggest comedy festival in the world. Montreal.
Not anymore.
Well, it was back in the day. I'm 200 years old, so back in the day. So I said, and I trusted him, and he goes, yeah. And I had no background as a stand-up, way back in the day. Anyway, smash cut to I show up, what is needed of me, and I'm not making this up because this is literally the stand-up's nightmare. They said, here's the deal, and I go to it's about 3,500 seat theater, and they're like, well, it's going to be tomorrow, and it's live TV, and you're hosting, and you're going to do a quick 20. I swear to you, you'll do a quick 20 what? 20 minutes of what? Stand-up.
Quick.
I said, I've never done stand-up. They go, no, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Live television, 20 minutes of stand-up. And then they said, here's the deal. We got 6-7 comics. You'll do a quick 5-minute wrap around each one of them. Now, do the math on this.
And now you're up to 40, 50 minutes.
50 minutes on live. And so I sat there and we started brainstorming. And they go, look, here's the deal. Just give us a funny story right now. Something weird that happened to you in your life. And I told the story about being with my mom, and we went to the Golden Globes, and she literally froze, and it just madness. I go, fine, whatever that story is. Your through line as an actor is you're going to get up on stage on live television. You're going to begin to tell that story, and then plant various people in the audience. And then start to do some awkward crowd work, you know what I mean? So that story is your through line, and we're going to interrupt you for 20 minutes. Now, I've never seen the bit. I don't ever want to look at it because, no, it's terrifying. And I was too dumb then to know. Now I've been on the road since whatever. And so I understand how ridiculous and insane what I did was. So I can't ever look at it. So I somehow did it. And we navigated the whole thing. But it's one of those things where, the less you know, the better.
Well, sort of, but there definitely is to that, but almost to what Bobby said when he was talking about the stool fucking. So it's interesting starting comedy like later and already having a name. The expectation holds where it's like you're not allowed, you're almost like not afforded the ability to have all the early comedy mistake. Like they expect you to be past a lot because you have life experience, so there's plenty to talk about, which is good, but you don't have the experience in presenting like stories like that.
Well, what I understood very quickly after navigating that, and then going and doing all the, the dime bar, in front of 3 people that are waiting to see the DJ, and all the stuff. So people are like, you're not a real comic. You haven't gone through the open mics and blah, blah, blah. But I put myself in these terrible situations, 5 to 8 shows a week, couple hundred shows a year. And the reality is, no matter, even though I've been on stage since I was 8, if you don't get those reps, you don't have a shot at all. And by the way, as you guys know more than anyone, after a few minutes, if you don't have it, you're fucked. Yeah. Completely.
On those galas, my first gala that I did for them, they told you got to be crystal clean. You got to be clean. You can't. And I'm not I need to say fuck. It's just in my thing. Yeah. And when you take that out of me, it's very hard to have me. I'm somebody else. And I remember I was bombing so bad at that gala that I had to do this bit where I do a walk away from the crowd, and I'm supposed to be getting huge laughs as I'm walking away. So then the walk back, I'm kind of walking back on the end of the laughs. That's what happened. I did the bit. There's no laughs. I'm just walking away from the crowd in silence.
You hear the footsteps.
And then I had to walk back to them and go, anyways.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, that's when you know you're bad, when your agent went, you look good.
I always follow at a gala. I always follow someone who's so TV clean, awesome, like destroyed. What was the last time? The Sklar brothers just murdered. Yeah. And then like, get out there.
When I figured it out, Bob Marley came in one night. Bob Marley from Maine. Mm-hmm. He came in late after everybody was killing, and he just went up and did his shit. He just went up, put his hat on the thing, blah, 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 fucking, lost his mind. I was like, I'm never fucking listening to any of these people ever again. I'm never listening to it. A manager can go, agent can fuck off. I'm going out and just doing what I do. If they tell me I'm a piece of shit, fine. If they don't laugh, fine. But at least you do it your way. And I've had great galas after that.
But could you imagine how much time did you do on stage first time you went on stage? I did 3 minutes.
The first time I went on stage? Yeah. It was a 5-minute set at Catch a Rising Star in Harvard Square that was run by David Cross, Mark Maron. It was all alternative comics.
Those guys hate you.
They hated my family. They hated my mom.
Why did they hate you?
Because I was the other side. I was the other side.
Bobby was silly, not thought-provoking.
Yeah, I was very silly and goofy. I remember the outro was, Robert Kelly, people are so different than me. And I heard my mom go, what the fuck does that mean? They actually told me.
That'd be great, dude, if your mom beat up David Cross.
They told me to go up to my family beforehand. They're like, hey, because I had like 15 people. Like, hey, tell them to keep it down. I don't want them laughing just at you hysterically. I was like, and I'm such new. I walked up. I was like, hey, guys, could you not, go crazy when I'm up there? They're like, what? I go, I don't understand it either. I love you just did it. Yeah.
That's almost what I'm saying. For 20 minutes, the first time you have to go up there and do 20 minutes. I would have.
Yeah, but he's also.
I would have cried.
But he also, you are a great storyteller.
Thank you.
You can go on, like going on the panel on TV, doing all that stuff you have that thing in you, right?
Yeah,
I mean, starting behind the 8 ball. For sure,
the stage. It's definitely a place where I'm
real quick.
Yeah.
Give yourself a Piven. Behind the 8 ball, that was fantastic.
White Piven?
Oh, you didn't get a black Piven. Okay. That's a white Piven. I know the 8 ball, but I get it. But no.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very comfortable up there, and I've been taking direction since I was a kid. So literally, that direction to me was like, oh, I'll just do that. And they were kind of shocked that I could pull that off. But again, you have to embrace it and have a good time. Now, it's funny about the clean comedy that I didn't have a reference for, and I did this charity event because I have the hugest heart in Hollywood ever, and I did, and
not the humblest.
No, I'm very humble. I'm very fucking humble, bro. Don't worry about
Piven?
it. Number one.
well-
Number one most humble motherfucker.
I'm gonna have to take your humble button back.
So they basically, I didn't understand that the evening was to raise money for, and I'm not making this up, people who have been scalded in the face. They raise money to get plastic surgery to change their face. And my closing bit, and no one said do clean, and you're supposed to do clean. I didn't know. My closing bit was, I say, I do lines with my mom. I mean, I run lines. Sorry, don't do lines with your mom. And I do act out me doing cocaine with my mom. And then I say my mom, because she's been my acting teacher since I was a kid, I run lines with her. And then I said I even did, Ari Gold with her, and I acted. It's an act out. And she goes, action. And I go, Lloyd, have you had so much cum squirted in your face? And everyone goes, ah! Literally, a fucking room filled with people that have had their
So beyond
Bro.
not clean.
Yeah.
I was talking about doing a duty joke.
No, I was just talking about getting cum squirted in, because these are lines from the show. And it was, it was beyond a disaster. Like, I've never seen, like, in real time the next day, they were just like, you make jokes about, like, oh, the papers are going to say bombs. Like, the next day in the papers, it was just like they were horrified. You know what I mean? Screaming, like, cum in your face.
Here's the thing. In comedy world, that's legend. For us to hear that, it's like, fucking good for you. But it's like when Patrice, Louis C.K., Nick DiPaolo, and Greg Giraldo did a battered woman's...
Oh, my God. Already it's a disaster.
Patrice did a joke. He was doing these jokes at the time about what college boys jokes, and he said, "Yeah, you ever do the the angry pirate?" And he's like, "That's when you come in a girl's eye, kick her in the shin, and she hops around going arg, arg." Dude, the next day in the paper, they went and got the worst photo of him. It looked like he just raped 5 girls and ran away. He was just like,
He didn't look like he ran away.
True.
They found him sitting out of breath right next to them. He was a larger man.
Yeah, he is.
No, believe me, I know exactly what that is.
Legendary.
He is.
So here's the thing: they retold the joke in the paper.
Oh yeah, that always works.
No, but here's the thing: it did work. It did work because she put arg. So you're reading this, and then you kick him in the shin, come in her eye, kick her in the shin. She hops around going arg, and as soon as you're ready, you're like arg. Everybody laughed at the joke in the paper because the dummy put arg.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he was on Fox with that. He did the joke on Fox, and some lady was complaining about it. But he said
it to her again.
She told the joke wrong, and he goes, "Nah, you see, that's why you don't know funny. It's because of blah blah blah." And it says arg, and you hear the camera guys go. He goes, "They know funny."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went on. Patrice defended Imus in the nappy-headed hose thing.
Yeah.
He was like, if he can't say nappy-headed hose, how can I say corny-ass cracker or something? He went on the whole thing. I'm like, yeah, I guess he's right.
Bombing at a charity event. Charity events in general for comedians, it's a hard thing because a lot of times they want to pay you. Yeah. And it's like, I did one, they were giving me $1,500, and it was for 2 kids that passed away. And then it's like, I did this thing.
Oh, they don't need the money.
Well, I did the parents need the money. It was for the parents.
Oh.
So I did this whole thing. I did like an hour. I had a blast. And then the guy went up at the end and did this tribute with the kids, and everybody's crying. And then I just walked up and I handed him my check. I'm like, here, I can't. How do you walk out and take the money?
You should have walked yourself as a silhouette in front of the projector that was showing the walkthrough and be like, hey, can I get my money? I'm kind of parked in a weird spot. Just come through and fuck up the chair. Yeah. I've said yes to performing in my friend's very close friend, but I didn't know her stepfather's like memorial thing. They wanted a comedian to come through.
Yeah.
Any corporate thing I've never gotten like the corporate like Bargatze where you're like you're performing for Google in Vietnam where it's like everyone's there to like have a good time.
Yeah.
My corporates are like, hey, they're getting one of those boats that goes around the water for 3 hours and they want you to come tell jokes while they all know each other and don't really pay attention.
Corporates are the worst for our style of comics. You have to be clean. You have to have that ability to do that like Tonight Show jokes. Like Colin Quinn, he'll go and write a fucking new hour on the company. I'm showing up with what I got. I did one a year and a half ago. God damn it, did I bomb? 200 people did not were talking, and then 4 people sat in. There was like 20 chairs. 4 people sat in it. I started to make fun of one of the guy's jackets because I was just panicking, and he goes, "Not me. Go to somebody else." And it was the owner of the fucking faucet company, like the biggest kitchen bathroom faucet company in the world.
Well, it's also when they ask you to be clean, like, it's not that I can't. Like, I always go, "Can you be clean?" I go, I mean, I cannot curse, but I'm going to be coming to you the whole time with questions like, "Can I say semen instead of cum?"
Yeah.
And then they're like, "No," like whatever the context is not going to matter. Probably
they see comics at a club and they're like, "We should get one, like a pet."
Oh,
and there is a number for all of us
to be a pet,
to go and do a corporate and just be like, you know.
Yeah, but the problem is the number fluctuates through your life, like what that's worth. I wouldn't do this again, but for like $150 once, I sat in a hotel room with 20 women while it was a bachelorette party, and they wanted to have a comic come to the hotel room.
How did you?
I just sat in chairs with them and like talked to them. I just was funny, like with them in a conversation. I said, I told them, I go, "You guys you think you want me to stand up here and like tell jokes in the center of you? You don't want that. It's like a weird scenario."
Yeah.
Like you guys just want to like bullshit. So I just kind of got them like making fun of them to each other and shit.
I did. I stood up on a table at Minetta Tavern after hours, and for some rich guy for $200, I did 10 minutes.
God damn, we are pathetic. Jeremy, have you ever acted on a dime for somebody at a diner?
I had a guy. I was just at the Wilbur Theater, and I was caught in one of these horrible moments where I was taking a selfie of myself outside in front of the thing, you know, and you're like, you feel like a fucking, but you got to get the word out. And I'm this guy, and I'm a fucking caveman, and I hear, "Yo, man, let me ask you a question," and it's his brother. And by the way, black guys, and this is going to get you, I just got your attention.
Black food.
Yeah. They, for whatever reason in Boston, they never get, have you ever met a black guy
I'm from Boston.
With a Boston accent?
It's the best thing ever.
But I've never heard it. It's
shocking.
Yeah. So, but this dude was like, "Yo, man, me and my girl love Rush Hour, man." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And he goes, I swear to you, he goes, can you do it for me right now? You know, it's about a 7-minute scene. And I go, "No, man, I'm not gonna." He stood up, and this motherfucker was so big. And I go, "So you got the mochaccino skin and the big broad shoulders. You know, buttercream, cracked skin, buttercream, what's below the waist? Mystery meat." You know, I did the whole fucking bit for him. So to answer your question, yeah, man, I am a dancing fucking monkey. You know,
how many videos after comedy shows I made of somebody going like, "Dude, my friend Rick couldn't show up. Tell him he's a fussy."
Yeah.
And you got to go, and you're like being bullied. You're like by a smaller guy's arm around. And like, "Hey, Rick, you're a pussy.
Guys,
can I stop now?"
Nobody can touch me when it comes to it.
It's for schmooze?
Just because.
Oh, Bobby, you'll take the camera.
Because of Cameo.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh, you don't even know, my friend.
Oh yeah, no, I'm on it.
No. You were on it as you.
Yeah. Oh, you do.
My wife 1 year.
Characters would be the wrong word for this.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. My wife, I still hate her for this.
You should.
I almost left her for this.
You still should consider it.
She talked to me, and the worst part is Dan Soder and him found it. Which was I had it out in the open.
Oh no!
I don't know why I had it in the open. You don't have
How'd
to.
you find it?
It was we went to Bobby's Cameo page and it was one of his. Get yourself something like this.
My wife one Valentine's Day was like, you should dress up. I'll make you an outfit as Cupid, and you can do it for your fans. You'll do a Cupid thing, and I was just like,
a real Boston dude would have blacked her eye.
I was like, all right. And she made me this really nice Cupid outfit. She put a lot of work into it.
A nice Cupid outfit?
It was pretty good. And I wound up doing it, not thinking about it. And it went away.
Right. But
it just went away.
But let me ask you a question. And I hate to be this guy. What did you make for that particular cameo?
I made...
Because I'm just trying. I'm trying to do the math on this.
That's the best part.
That's
the best part.
Yeah.
Was it $50?
For $50.
$50, you got in a goddamn Cupid outfit.
Bobby was morbidly obese.
Oh, pretty heavy at the time. But they got so mad at me that my rate was $50. They made me change it to $1,000. Yeah, here it is. Oh God.
What? Oh my God. What the fuck? Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You look like the girl from This Is Us.
Yeah, you do.
I look like the guy too.
And you don't mean Mandy Moore.
No, not Mandy Moore.
By the way, that costume is amazing. Let's be honest.
Did you know what? You're right. She did a great
She
job.
crushed it.
I mean, she crushed it.
You got to look at the positive, all right? The visuals are disturbing.
These are disturbing.
Do you understand how when I forgot about it, I just did this. I made maybe, I don't know. I probably got 3 cameos, and I had to do this. And
If you let-
and then I got a phone call. I didn't recognize the number, and I just heard his, and I knew the time frame when the show started, and I heard him. And then just, what the fuck are you? They were almost
he went
concerned
public.
like they caught me doing heroin.
No, we sent him a picture. He was doing a podcast with Ari Shaffir, and we kept trying to call him. He didn't answer, and then he finally he answered the phone, and I go, "Hey, Bobby, what are you doing?" He goes, "I'm doing a podcast with Ari." I go, "You don't check your texts at all? We've been trying to call you on the show." And he goes, "No, let me check right now." And then he just goes, "Oh no, oh no." We just sent him a picture of himself as Cupid. We're like, he goes, "I'll call you back in 5 minutes," and he had to go think of some lie.
See, but a lot of good came from that, right?
No, nothing.
Nothing good?
I got into shape.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You look at yourself like that, you're like, I got to lean out a bit.
A bit.
I think you also made up $150 to $200.
I did. I actually.
You humiliated yourself forever for $200, dude. It's pretty great.
Wow, that was a bad one. That was a bad one.
You did several of
Can
them
I say
like that.
something though? The
Yeah.
cameo guy. I was like, "Fuck you! I don't want to do it. I want to." This guy was on me, and then he finally he just got in me where I was like, "All right, I'll do it." And I saw everybody do it. And here, what I did at the beginning of Cameo, which I thought was genius, I would hire other comedians to plug my dates.
Oh.
So I would get Nick DiPaolo, and I would
You'd buy a cameo.
I put
from
Bobby
him.
I put Bobby Kelly with an IE at the end, so it was like a girl, and I'd have him, "Hey, I'm gonna be, hey, just give me a shout out, how cool things are going, and give me a little pep talk, and I'm gonna be doing a show in Arizona on 19th and the 20th, so maybe just pump that up." And it would just be Nick DiPaolo, and I would use his clip on my social media. Nick DiPaolo, give me a plug. I got Chris DiStefano to do it.
Less humiliating for them than that than that Cupid.
Oh, that's less humiliating than anything on the fucking planet.
I mean,
I still get people.
that is so bad.
I still get people who send that to me on Valentine's Day, and it hurts my feelings.
I didn't realize until just now when I saw it. I just thought it was like red. I didn't realize there was like butterfly fairy wings in
yeah.
the red heart.
She committed to the bit.
Yeah, she's not an asshole.
Yeah.
No,
really
she
good.
dressed you like a moron for $50. She does. That was an enemy's move.
Yeah, I'm gonna divorce her tonight.
You should at least consider it.
Yeah, I'm gonna come.
Just have a talk with her at least about like, what the fuck? Why would you send me out there like
Not a
that?
talk. I need to give her a nice choke.
Maybe a shake, a shoulder shake.
Maybe her face to the glass.
yeah. Corey Holcomb says, put the face in the glass.
I got to get that off. Can I get that off?
It's off, but you can still find it on Reddit.
Don't worry, bud. It's there forever.
It's off your Cameo page.
We'd be ridiculous here. We have Jeremy Piven here. I've got 1,000. I believe the room probably has 1,000 questions to ask you.
It's crazy how many movies, not just movies, how many great movies you were in,
Well,
how many great TV
movies.
shows.
But the question I wanted to almost lead off with asking was that, like, how great is it, like, or at our age, even, like, you were in movies at a time where, like, everyone, like, you watched it over and over and over. That just doesn't happen anymore. Everyone kind of takes in a movie now, like, once you see it, you move on. So there's 1,000 things and TV shows coming up. But I mean, like, a good example was for PCU was one of the first things I ever saw you in, and I liked it. I saw it on cable the first time, and then I saw it 700 times on cable and loved it. You just kept watching it when it was on.
Well, thank you. And that's one of those movies where if you look at it now, it's almost like they had jumped the timeline, and they somehow, back in the day, it was ahead of its time, obviously, and it's a cliche, but they somehow knew the future. where we were going with all this.
Yeah.
Because it looks like it was made for these times, which is insane.
Oh yeah, but not even the movie itself. I'm saying like just being in movies at a time like even Old School was a time where like people watched Old School 70 times. Like
Well,
they know the words inside and out. Like that doesn't happen much in movies
Smoking
anymore.
Aces is up there with like True Romance as far as cast.
Like so many
edginess.
quotable movies that people
You
saw
guys
a
are-
zillion
I've seen-
times.
You
I've
guys are
seen
being
that.
very kind, and you're picking movies that like, and I thank you
Well,
that I love, that are a bit of a on the cult side.
Yeah.
Smoking Aces and stuff like that. But then you look, it's so funny, the journey and how interesting Hollywood is, because you look at the cast of Smoking Aces.
Crazy.
Yeah,
It's like True Romance. It's like
you've got
it's comparable as the people that are in it.
You got Chris Pine and Ben Affleck and myself and Common and
Ryan
Reynolds and Andy Garcia and on and on and on and on. And at the time they were like, yeah, we don't know about this cast. So like, I remember I was so excited for it to come out, and the role was just absolutely insane.
awesome.
And I have people coming up to me. I had this one actor who I can't say who it is, but he came up to me. He goes, mate, you want to do a little bit of Charlie, baby? A little bit, you want to do a little, you do it. And I go, bro, I don't do blow.
It was Ray Liotta.
And
That was your fault. It was a
Ray
great
Liotta
impression.
wasn't, yeah. But anyway, so this dude is a brilliant fucking actor, and thought I did blow. And I looked at him, I go, did you see Smoking Aces? And he goes, yeah. And I went, and this guy's a brilliant actor. I go, did you think that was real? And so somehow, like, that was the greatest compliment. This fucking brilliant actor thought I was really doing blow in Smoking Aces. I mean, we're snorting vitamin C. I've got, things in my contacts, red contacts in my eyes to make it look like, so they just assumed that I was method and that I'm just doing a lot of blow. It's like, it's wild, yeah, and it's a huge compliment. But I think right now it's interesting where we're gonna go. Can we get people in the theaters? How do we get their attention? How do we get stuff to break through all this noise? Like, I got kids coming up to me, late teens, early 20s, screaming Ari. And I'm looking at them and I'm going, how did you? And they're like, yeah, since the pandemic, we've been binging it.
I went back, yeah.
So they're looking for. I really believe the variable is like, they're not connecting to whatever is being shoved down their throats right now. And so no one's making these kids go and watch Entourage. They just love it, told all their friends, and now they're binging it. And I'm honored. And there's this whole new crop of people, but because I'm doing stand up and I'm on the road and I'm on the street, I get to see what they're really watching, because they're coming up to me. I'm going, bro, I got fucking moisturizer that's on my face that's older than you are. You're fucking 20 years old.
Right.
So
Everybody loves fast cars and hot bitches, though. That's what Entourage brought to the table.
I thought you were going to say moisturizer.
Everyone loves a good moisturizer. Yeah,
Well,
but
I'm
I mean,
48. I love a good moisturizer. But the kids love bitches and fast cars.
they do, and it's funny that people are saying, oh, it could never exist. Not only could it exist, but it could really address what we've all been through, with the overcompensation, how someone like Ari would have to navigate all that. That in itself would be a fertile premise for comedy. Lloyd
Sure.
could be his politically correct consultant.
Why do they think it couldn't be today? Like the misogynistic thing of it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all those variables. Yeah,
Yeah.
But
It's funny because all the things that are a hit are old school stuff.
Yeah.
It's that stuff where it's real. There is misogyny,
Or-
and they're dealing with it. You know what I mean? They deal with it, but like Taylor Sheridan, his show deals with all this stuff and has strong women. I mean, the best part is Beth on Yellowstone, but
or even his new show Landman, which is so fucking good.
It's incredible. Like his
Yeah.
shows deal with the things, but in a real way. Like when that
I hate to keep showing me a girl naked and going, she's 17. I go, stop saying that. We have to look up to make sure his daughter in Landman,
She's not
they keep
17.
showing
She's
her.
not.
No, she's not, but her character is.
Oh,
That's strange. She's like 26 or something.
Yeah,
They
but
keep
when
calling her
When
17.
Beth walked out naked and jumped in the tub in front of all the farm workers, in front of Rip, who loves her, and he didn't care. It was just like it was like, this is like awesome. She doesn't give a shit. Like
How do you
that's
explain it to a female actress about doing nudity for the when you say it's like, yeah, we need you to be nude for this part. Like, why? Because people just love it, man. Yeah. It's really like, it doesn't really need to be for the thing. Like, why do you have to show her full frontal naked walking past the guy? Like, you don't. If she really asked the question, why do I have to be naked in this? You don't,
Yeah,
but
but
just because people will be stoked on it. Because
But I-
Mr. Skin is the answer, I guess.
But I think actors in that, like she did when she got raped in that scene, she had Dominic Lamberdosi do it. She was like, I don't want to be raped by a day player. I want a real actor to do this scene with me because it's not just me getting raped, you know. And he agreed to do it. But he said, I do not want my name in it, and I do not want my face in it. If you look, the guy hanging at the end is not him. It's a day player who's hanging in the thing. And he's not credited in the show. But the reason why, if you look at that scene, it's not like she's beating up two dudes, right? Which would be unrealistic, which they do a lot now. Some girl can beat the fuck out of a bunch of dudes with guns. And it's like, all right, whatever. She looks at him and goes, do it, you pussy. You got a small dick. She uses her brain to fuck with his self-esteem to stall enough time. She's like, fuck it, go ahead, you pussy, do it. You don't got enough to rip. It was just this real moment of, this is a terrible thing with this strong woman who's like, go fuck yourself. And Lamberdosi was great in it. You couldn't have done it with a regular actor.
Yeah.
You know,
you need a pro.
Yeah.
I don't know
Bobby,
if
you could have done that. You could have raped her in this show.
Yeah, yeah.
I believe in you.
You believe I can do a good rape?
Yeah, I've seen your acting talents.
It's funny because when Dom, we had the same agent for a long time, and we were going for the same auditions, and I was like, yeah, this is a waste of time. Just pick him.
Would you?
I want to learn the lines.
Bobby, I'm going to be your agent again.
Yeah.
We're going to try to get you to do nudity on television.
Yes.
Okay. Just like
But
that.
by the way, you know, because I've done a bunch of that stuff, and I don't know if you ever saw Very Bad Things, but
Sure.
yeah, it's a very twisted movie. And
I use that as a reference on stage a lot. Like, this is a thing. He goes, what are you guys all doing hanging out? He goes, you guys just kill a hooker in a hotel room, and then you all start turning on each other because you think the other one's going to turn the other one in. And they never know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's by the description. Like, come on, guys, Very Bad Things. Taylor Dane.
By the way,
Taylor Dane.
Taylor Dane was in that. Her boobs.
before I did Entourage, because of that movie, now that they would scream Ari, but before that they go, bro, you're the dude that killed the hooker in the bathroom, and like people would all look at me, and I'm like, it's a movie, but no, but like because I did a bunch of because I was a lunatic on stage. Like I grew up on the stage in Chicago, and we did the American premiere of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. We did a version of the book on stage that John Cusack directed, and I'm playing the Samoan attorney, totally naked, peeking on 5 sheets of high-power bladder acid with a fucking huge knife in my hand, running around stage. So I guess in a weird way I kind of like manifested all these naked roles, but. This is too much information I'm about to give you about my anatomy.
That's making me think you have a fantastic penis.
I
for sure.
don't.
You got a hanger.
No, I don't, sir. I have.
It swings nice off though.
Nah.
It looks like it looks like a spring mushroom.
Correct.
Really?
You are correct, sir. Okay. No, what happens is it disappears. This is way too much information. I can't believe I'm even telling you this. But
I love it.
Yeah, both of ours are inside our body right now.
Once you said it, mine did start crawling back up. It does have a strange reaction to that.
So it's I'm a grower, not a shower. So you've got to commit to the bit, and it's all part of it. But in Very Bad Things, and you're going to think I'm talking shit right now, I really didn't have a reference for porn, so I didn't know who Kobe Tai was. You're going to be like, oh, you're full of shit. So I'm playing the scene with a porn star, and I end up, slamming her into the towel spike and killing her. And I
accident.
Total accident.
Of course it was.
But I wanted to play a guy. My hook into the scene, no pun intended, was that I always wanted to play the guy who thinks that the stripper's really into him. You know what I mean? I just love that. I love that guy, and so that was my whole thing with this guy. So I started improvising. He thinks she's really into him, and so just playing that was amazing, and it was amazing to talk to this woman who was so intimidated by actors because she's a porn actor. I didn't really know, but then her clothes came off, and then she was in her element and then absolutely crushing it. And I apologize because we're in the midst of it, and I almost, there's so much interaction because we're both naked, and I apologize, and she's like, no, I thought, because she's used to penetration, and I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, she's trying to pull you in her.
Yeah,
because she can't get into her mood. Look, I'm really not gonna be able to do what I do unless you put it in me.
It'd be funny if you just go, I'm sorry, sweetheart, it's just not happening for me. And Taylor Dane was the other stripper, right? In that movie, I believe.
I can't even remember.
I think it was her and Taylor Dane, the singer, Taylor Dane. Tell you to my heart. She was the other one. She pulled her titties out too.
Still looks good.
Does she?
Yeah, still looks good.
So what do you think it is? Like I was lucky to be a part of all these movies that, like, and you mentioned old school, that, like, you have to understand, before Entourage I did 40 movies, and won the Fresh Face of the Year at 40 years old, literally. Really? And I said, there's nothing fresh about my face, but I'll accept this award.
I was at the premiere of your the car movie where you, what was it?
The Goods.
The Goods.
In Vegas.
It was a great movie.
Oh, with was that, didn't Neil?
Will Ferrell.
I love that movie.
Did Neil direct that?
Yeah, Neil Brennan. I got my feelings hurt at the premiere. It was like one of those things where I was hanging out with Dane at the time. And he's like, we're going to the premiere. Dude, you know Neil, come down. I knew Neil. And I came down, just come. And I went down. I was all excited in LA for this premiere. There's a circle of Neil and all the people, and he's holding court, and Dane walks up.
Hey, Neil.
And Dane's, and all of a sudden he's talking, and everybody's talking. I'm just smiling, listening, and then all of a sudden Neil goes, "Why are you here?"
Oh.
And I went, Dane invited me.
There's no room for you.
I'm Dane's +1.
Get out of here, you dumb shit.
Oh, fuck, did that hurt, man. But the movie, I fucking loved it. I thought it was great.
Yeah, it's so interesting that, I remember, the cast is Dr. Ken and everyone in that movie, and it was actually would make a really good TV series if you think about it.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, but what's the variable? How much does whoever's releasing it? How much money do they have for P&A? Is it going to? They have commercials and billboards and all this stuff. And I'm just a stage actor from Chicago. And Adam McKay, who produced it, said, no, this is the way Hollywood is. They can buy that #1 slot for you, but. It was Paramount Vantage. They were going under at the time, so they didn't put any effort into it. It doesn't matter that it's really funny and everyone loves it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So it's an interesting lesson, and you have to learn how to detach yourself from the stuff. And that's kind of
it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, but it's all part of it. And you guys, I appreciate it because you're naming all these movies that I loved and loved making them, and they're really good, but not everyone's seen them.
Well, I've pushed for years, as we were playing the soundtrack in the beginning, Judgment Night. That movie, struck me. It was, everything about it was so perfect for the time that it was. I'm thinking it was 93 or 4. And it came out, it was the first CD I got on my boombox, was that soundtrack that was the rap rock mix.
Oh, it was an amazing soundtrack.
And then the movie was just such a basic idea.
Great idea.
Suburban guys get lost in the shittiest neighborhood.
I forget where it was supposed to be.
South side of Chicago.
Chicago, okay.
And we filmed it in Chicago, where I'm from. And, I got to film in my hometown, live the dream. I made $50,000 for the movie. It was like more money than I could ever imagine.
I made that on my Cameo last Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you did.
By the way.
I'd give you 50 to never do that again.
I'll double it. I'm going to give you 50 more, and please don't do that again.
I refuse.
But that, you're in, arguably for me, one of my favorite scenes of the movie. It also is a funny thing because, your character in Judgment Night was among the slick guy. Some of the other guys were tougher guys. And so when the shit comes down, as the fat kid in my group, always, I felt that same, was never better, it was slick, but I was better at that than running from trouble. So I was like, hey guys, we're all going to fight. Or I have to stay back and fight because I'm not going to be able to outrun these guys, kind of thing. And that was the energy of the scene, was you're confidently, he was such a sharky guy. He's he sent them all, his friends away, and he goes, I'm just going to work out a deal with them. And then it goes bad. Spoiler alert.
I know, it goes real bad.
One of the coolest scenes.
Your boy Dennis Leary throws me off the side of a building.
It was the first movie I think Dennis was serious, right? That was where he played a bad guy. His first, people he can act too, yeah. He was doing some silly shit before that.
The bad guys were, imagine Dennis Leary, Everlast.
Everlast, I know.
When Jump Around is blowing up.
Yeah.
And I remember, so we would film it imagine doing an entire night shoot where you just have to become a vampire, you're filming till dawn 6 nights a week or whatever. It's all good. I was living the dream. But you hit, we would go first, and you hit your mark, and then they would we'd take off, and they're chasing us, right? And I looked down at my mark at one point, and it was a swastika on my mark.
Whoa.
And I'm Jewish, and it was one of these things where I remember that was the first time, because I grew up in a school that was integrated. I was the only white boy on my football team, and I invited everyone to my bar mitzvah, and they didn't know what a yarmulke was, and they thought it was a pocket square and a frisbee.
So you guys had a great football team.
We had a great football team, and I
You were a player coach, I assume?
I haven't got a Piven this whole show, by the way. I'm just throwing that out there. I've had 5 good
Let's
zingers.
go. At
That was
least.
sports related, so you're getting a black bib.
So my jersey number said linebacker, my body said kicker, and do I get a Piven or no? There we go.
Sports related, not a black pivot.
we had an unbelievable team, and on that note, I mean, Evanston Township High School, where I went, had 4,200 kids. So imagine, it's just like a small college. I was tiny, undersized Jew, like Julian Edelman. The only difference between me and Edelman is he's an elite athlete, and I'm not. It's the only difference.
He had it.
Can I say something, though? Got a big wang. I've seen it.
Yeah, okay.
I was in the locker room. I got in the locker room in Miami one time with a
Just so
playing.
you know, it sounds like you're saying you snuck into a locker room.
No, I got in.
I got in.
I got in with a friend of mine, one of the Jimbo Wahlberg, Mark's brother, who is a friend of mine. He knows Belichick. We got in. I'm standing there, and Wes Welker walked by.
Are you Wes Welker, or are you talking about?
No, Edelman.
Julian Edelman.
No,
okay.
it's Wes Welker. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Edelman's dick is small.
Jimbo.
Is that some
Wes
sort of
Welker's-
anti-Semitic thing you're doing right now?
No. Wes
Okay.
Welker's Jewish too.
Okay. No, I don't think he is.
All right, whatever. I'm trying to get out of this mess.
Jimbo
Wahlberg.
Jimbo Wahlberg.
He's got a lot of brothers, bro. Not all of them are famous.
Is Jimbo one of the ones that doesn't deal with the famous ones at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the one who does.
Because we've never heard of him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never heard of him, and I've never
Yeah.
heard of your 1 degree of separation from Mark Wahlberg before.
I mean, yeah.
Why are we not up clanging and
my-
banging
I
at
actually-
fucking 2 a.m.?
I told you that before. Yeah, that's my friend Jimbo.
There's Jimbo.
Yeah,
he is.
yeah,
he's the older Wahlberg brother, correct?
He's the older one.
Okay.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that one time Mark Wahlberg and him met.
Yeah.
Hey, they tell me you're my brother.
Yeah.
He does a lot of charity
Hey,
work.
clean the toilet at Municipal, you little fuck.
Hey, someone tells me you're my brother. Are you my brother?
So go ahead.
Goddamn Jimbo.
What are you saying about the?
No, just that it was interesting. Like, it was the first time I'd witnessed anti-Semitism. I was like, that's a swastika on my mark. It's really weird. And I remember I confronted Everlast and these dudes about it, like, what the fuck is that, man? And the whole thing was, oh, bro, we were in character. And it's like, brother, I've been acting since I was a child, and I know what method acting is. You're a fucking hip-hop dude. That's not method. That's anti-Semitism. Like, it was just all very weird. But
That's bizarre.
It is bizarre. It's all part of it. Like, for me, I love acting. I'm not saying things out of turn, but like, there was an actor on Entourage that did some weird method shit with me. And it's like, for
Dice
me,
Clay.
No, Dice is amazing. I fucking love Dice.
I love
Clay.
Dice.
The guy's my fucking hero. Are you
Fucking
kidding?
great actor.
He's a great actor, and he's my spirit animal.
I mean, yeah, he was every reason I wanted to get into comedy.
He's such a
Dice Clay.
great actor. Except I did watch him sing "Grease Lightning" on stage when he was.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, but he's a
little
great
bit.
drummer, man. He's a fucking
Dude, he is
unbelievable
fucking sick jazz drummer.
Yeah.
But when he sang "Grease Lightning" at the Garden, that really freaked me out.
It was awesome. You're not there for it, dude.
You can judge for yourself.
So for me, like, I don't need. I can get myself there in a scene no matter what. I know it sounds really fucking crazy, but I don't need you to do some method shit. I'm going to do everything I can. So I think that was one of those weird excuses.
That is,
you know?
that's the Stanley Kubrick. I was just talking to Fenoy about this on the way in, about the Stanley Kubrick story where it's like he would be just rotten, terrible to Shelley Duvall in The Shining to get her thing. He goes, you could probably just done the same thing by going like, hey, I need you to act a little differently in this. Like, if you're going to be mean in any way, it goes, hey, could you act better instead of just treating her like shit to get her to be crying and
you
stuff?
You didn't need him to feel like real Nazis were on set.
Well, that's just so funny. It's like Everlast is like he's giving you the same excuse as Daniel Day-Lewis.
It's like, bro, you're not.
Yo, I was living it, yo.
Yeah. What would you do if it was Denzel? Fucking, did you say anything to him?
He did. He said
Absolutely.
Could you imagine doing that today? How much in trouble you'd get?
Well, it depends. Is it at Harvard? You'd be celebrated, I think.
Exactly.
It depends where you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Columbia, you do good. Yale.
Depends where you
Actually, at all the Ivy League.
Depends where you bring all that
I was literally just handing out flyers at Harvard, and I just realized I'm a little Jew boy handing out flyers. It was not a good look, but it was all okay.
Oh, good. That's fucking.
We got to take a break real quick, dude. You should stick around. Can you stay?
Yeah, but I don't want to intrude.
No. Can you stay around? Yeah.
Please, absolutely.
Please, man, stick around.
Okay.
Jeremy Piven's going to be at Sony Hall in New York City October 19th. After that, you can see him in Irvine, California, and Addison, Texas. Guess what? Me and Bobby, maybe you'll see us together somewhere this weekend. Who knows?
We are going to be together all weekend. And you know what? You're trying to get me to do some weird shit, and I don't know if I want to do it.
No, you're doing it.
I know I've dressed like Cupid. I get it, but I don't.
You dress like Cupid. You can get your nails done with me, and we're going to get a fun color.
I don't want to get.
And we're going to match.
I have a son.
Dude, let's get matching.
I have a son. I have to explain Cupid. I'm not going to explain my nails getting done.
You should use the nails as a diversion to never have to explain Cupid to him, because that's going to be way worse.
I just might as well just fucking
Just say you know what? If anyone gives you shit about Cupid, just say it's Jeff Ross.
That's true.
That's all you have to do.
You can't just say it's Jeff Ross. It was before Take a Banana for the Ride hit its Broadway run.
All right, Big J is going to be at Helium Comedy Club, Portland, October 2nd through the 4th. Funny Bone in Columbus, the 10th through the 11th. After that, Washington, D.C., Austin, Tampa, New Orleans for Skankfest. BigJComedy.com for all his tickets. YouTube.com/@BigJOkerson for his live thing and his live show that he does once a week, and his specials are
Where are you going to be in Austin, by the way? Where are you playing?
Me, Mothership.
Oh, nice.
Comedy Mothership.
Nice. I'm familiar with that.
It's doing all right for itself. I tell everybody, buy tickets, please, before it just sells out on Joe Rogan, people.
I know.
You have to get tickets. Bobby Kelly's going to be at Comedy at the Carlson, Rochester, October 10th and 11th. After that, Tampa, Emmaus, Pennsylvania, New Orleans, of course, for Skankfest. And then for tickets and all of his tour dates, punchup.live/Robert Kelly. We both got YouTube channels. Follow all of our shit. Follow the Bonfire's YouTube page. Or stop having Paco here doing nothing. Just sitting here making videos for goddamn nobody. Go subscribe and watch. See as we slowly evolve Paco into a beautiful woman we found out he could become yesterday. Yeah. Paco, you'd be such a hot chick.
Yeah.
We'll be right back with Jeremy Piven. Hits the Bonfire.